Alright guys, welcome back to Mass Effect Andromeda. So, before I go off, Calla, do you have anything to fucking say? Let's just see if anybody has anything to say real quick.
The swelling has gone down significantly, and I seem to be able to talk normally again.
Good. Keep me updated. And remember, cool food and liquid only. Nothing spicy.
Thank you, Lexi.
Is there something wrong? Did you hurt yourself?
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just getting over some inflammation of the soft tissues of the mouth. It was dramatic, but ultimately non-threatening.
What?
Have you ever heard of the lick test? Back before scanners were portable, Earth scientists would employ this test in the field. They used it to tell rocks from fossils and get a basic idea of their mineral composition.
You licked a rock, didn't you?
I was distracted and forgot it was a Helios rock. I do it unconsciously. When I was little, my father and I would go on expeditions. The lick test was a huge part of it. He made science fun for me. Your mother was something of a scientist, wasn't she?
She specialized in biotics research. Got her start in medicine.
I read all about her research, and your father's. AI and implants. They achieved so much in so little time. Sam is an astounding achievement. I left my parents back home. They told me they were proud of me, and then lived out their lives while I slept.
If I were them, I'd be proud too. You came here for the sake of science. That takes courage. Some crazy, but mostly courage. I'm sure they knew that.
Thank you, Ryder. I needed that.
Anytime.
Oh, the ship manual's useful. That leg of my workbench needed propping up.
If you bothered reading it, you'd know that the Tempest is an orchestra of new tech. You can't just meddle with...
I got this ship launch ready in record time, Callow. I know my stuff.
And you don't have a shred of respect for other people's.
Callow.
Oh, Ryder. Sorry you had to hear that.
There's not much there. It would be very hard. I think that would probably be one of the hardest things for me. Because I have a pretty big family. And the fact that they'd all be dead by the time you woke up. You know. Alright, what do we got on there? Better damage and bigger clip size. Okay, what are the other two things? Plus 54% pistol clip size. Okay. What? Oh, okay. Put that one in there. I just want to see what this is. Plus, it's melee damage. No thanks. Okay. I guess he just lives on the deck.
Going through the readouts from the KEP facility. I've never seen such advanced genetic technology. Frankly, it's light years ahead of our capabilities.
I ran across another memory fragment. Dad made Sam for Mom. To cure her. I knew that was part of it, but...
You didn't know it was the driving force?
he gave up everything trying to save her.
You didn't realize how important his family was to him?
I guess not.
Maybe that's what he wanted you to see.
I saw another of Dad's memories. I was in this one. Sarah, too. We were home visiting. Dad told us about going through the Charon relay.
So you got your sense of exploration from your father?
We joked it was in our DNA.
Then that part of him lives on.
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
Probably updated our codex.
They aren't just conquerors or slavers. The Ket turn everything you are to their advantage. Worst kind of enemy. The one that makes you fight your own people.
That's what Jal faces every day, now that we know the truth.
Friends, neighbors, all changed. And they're loyal to what changed them.
You're pretty worked up about this.
Kandros wants strategies for handling the Ket. I talked with Drac, putting ideas together. Expand our guerrilla tactics, get Angaran military advisors, research exaltation. Just, I don't know. Wish your dad could give me his take.
If his experience fell through, he always had smarts to fall back on.
And now, Nasira, your father, they always had a plan I could follow. Without one, it's too easy for people to get hurt. Like now. The Initiative's plans are shot, and people die because of it.
We're flying blind. It'll take years to put all the pieces back together.
Our biggest headache is the Ket. Work goes on, I guess. Sarissa will have a strategy. Just need to find her and the other Asari. It'll be good to have certainty again.
Hello, PB.
Jal?
Thank you for checking. But I'm all right.
Don't know if I would be.
I have to be. How else do we go on? You know?
I may seem tough, but I have a good shoulder.
That's kind. You're kind. I really miss my family at times like these. Are you close to your family?
You talk about family a lot.
Really? I guess it's just part of our culture. Our families are large, and we share our parents with the community. We all have many mothers.
My family's small.
And are you close?
I mean, they really weren't, you know.
My family is complicated. Isn't much to say about it.
Okay.
This random collection of Tempest oddballs can feel like family sometimes.
Yeah. I never really felt I had a purpose. But here, I do.
What about the Resistance?
My place in the Resistance is not what I'd like.
But that kid on Aya looked up to you.
Sure. But you are going to do something important, Ryder. I feel it. This is where I should be.
I like having you around. Specifically you.
Because of my skill and knowledge.
Not really.
Because you enjoy spending time with me as much as I do with you.
You do?
You're fascinating. So bold, yet mysterious. So odd.
That's... Thanks.
And I mean it.
Two best friends that anybody can have. Oh my god. Door took so long. There's nobody up here. What is up here? VidCon. No calls. Gotta get somebody on that door.
Got a
Guys. Really? I was just there.
Hey there.
Hey yourself.
Question for you.
Shoot.
When all this craziness is over, you think you'll have kids?
Why is that on your mind?
Jill, the best friend I mentioned while I was thrashing you at poker. She's starting the initiative's first repopulation effort at Prodromos. It's all she can talk about. It got me thinking. At the end of the day, this whole thing, the Andromeda initiative, we're basically here to spawn.
Those of us lucky enough to live through this.
Exactly. And there aren't that many to start. We're a disaster or two away from not having enough numbers to survive. Jill's right. At some point soon, we better get busy making babies.
True enough.
Who knew this thing was just a glorified dating service? Eesh. The biological imperative is kind of a bummer.
Yeah, no thank you.
There are other ways to reproduce. It doesn't have to come from a romantic relationship.
I guess I could donate DNA, or however it works. You know me. Whatever my gut says in the moment, I do, and I don't look back. My mom says that's how my dad was. I wouldn't know. His gut moved on before I was born.
I had no idea. It must have been hard.
Hey, I turned out all right. He did his part, brought me into the world. Maybe that's enough. Thanks for talking, Ryder.
Yeah, you hang out with the giant sphere. Yeah. Yeah, this is usually where Liam is, that dirty ass couch. I'd have thrown that thing out.
Looks like pictures of the exaltation chamber.
Yeah, the Ket are using some Angaran-made medical equipment. Could be a lead. I just want an edge on those Ket bastards. If they ever got their hands on Sid, I'd... Well, imagine if it was Sarah.
I don't know what I'd do. We're all that's left of our family.
Same here. Sid was so little when our father left, and I was... well, her age now.
You raised your sister by yourself? That can't have been easy.
Had to. I waited forever for our father to come home. He never did. He was involved with some bad things. Bad people. Eventually it caught up to him. There was nowhere to run. Not like a whole new galaxy.
Is that why you came here?
When you're young and stupid, you make bad decisions. Piss off the wrong people. That sort of thing never goes away. Not for you, not for the ones you care about. I don't want to not come home one day.
Come on, you're strong, smart. It'll take a lot to keep you from coming home.
Strong, smart, but maybe just lucky. Luck runs out on you.
I won't.
I have a good feeling about you, Ryder. I should get back to work. Talk to my people, see if they've heard anything. Chat later?
At first, it's kind of funny how the dialogues come out on there. At first it was like, oh, it's just a nice compliment. And then, boom, hit with the flirt. Like, but I won't. It's like, ugh.
Much to say about that facility on Vault.
Oh, I was like, are you in the bathroom?
I get you, pal. Inane chatter about nothing coming up. Just waiting on that armor requisition / project. No pressure.
We'll talk later.
I know it.
I know it wants me to... What's this? Crew info. Mental wellness. Given recent events, this seems like a good time to refresh you on the Andromeda Initiative's mental wellness program. This states that mental disorders are 1. Real. Stress, PTSD, anxiety, and depression are not just being tired or making something out of nothing. They are complex conditions that require proper attention and care. 2. Relatable. At some point, your colleagues have likely experienced the same feelings. Regardless, those around you are supportive and sympathetic to what you're going through. 3. Treatable. A broken leg takes special treatment, rest, and an adjusted workload to properly heal. Mental disorders are no different and can be alleviated with medication, therapy, and support. Come by Medbay if you have questions. Lexi. Yeah, I know he wants the armor, but I need my stuff for the weapons. Not his stupid armor.
Hello, Ryder. Exploring the exaltation facility brings a Solarian quote to mind. We uplifted desperate souls into weapons, and know not what we destroyed.
That's a fair description of exaltation.
I have changed since we linked, but I am still myself. Exaltation takes personhood and overwrites it, destroys it. I already understood that such destruction is wrong. Now, through you, I know why it is abhorrent.
How are those jokes coming, Sam?
Why is it so hard to find a good steak?
I don't know, Sam.
Because it's a rare, medium, well done.
How are those jokes coming, Sam?
I am formulating a new one.
Thanks, Sam. Nothing more.
The last talk to Ryder from Vetra. Ryder, thanks for listening to me. I hope I didn't come across whiny. Could my life have been different? Sure. Could have had a dad, a mom, a rigid upbringing, and great prospects in the Turian civil service, with the stiff collars and the yes sirs to go along. What I'm saying is, different's not always better. I don't regret anything or what I've done to get where I am. Don't regret coming here either, Vetra. Okay, so that's everybody. We got, no, it's,
You know what we
okay.
saw back there, right? This isn't good, Ryder. The Archon's dangerous. I've seen people like him before.
He's definitely dangerous. So dangerous, I'm not sure we're ready to deal with him.
Take him out. All we need is a plan. From where I stand, the Archon thinks he knows what's best for us. Problem is, he can follow through on it. That exaltation the Ket do, it turns people into slaves.
He can do that to us. He has that power.
Someone like him you take out fast and hard. Get the leader, the rest will follow. Honestly, drop a nuke on his head, blow up a sun if you have to. Take the collateral damage.
There's better ways to stop him than brute force.
Maybe, but I'm not gonna let an enemy get close enough to pry my plates open and go for the soft kill. You don't mess around with this kind of thing. Ends badly, each and every time.
Another galaxy and there are still despots. When I was on security duty at the relay, colonies were attacked all the time. We trained the colonists and they started fighting back. Raiders didn't expect that.
The Angara already know how to fight. But the Archon, he's got an army to back up his crazy.
But I've got you, and everyone else on board.
Huh, true enough. Never underestimate a small, capable strike force. You keep thinking about how you want to handle this.
We'll only get one real chance at him, won't we?
Yep, so when we take him down, let's make sure he stays down.
Okay, but anyway, I was gonna say we only really got one new side thing, and that was from talking to Cora. Yeah, we talked to her. Let's see, you did get more codex. The journey so far, a crew like no other. Cora Harper. You and Cora have become confidants, as well as colleagues. She's clearly glad to have you as a friend. Veteran X. Let's see. She confided in you that when Sid and Vetra's father abandoned them, she had to raise Sid alone. Her life has been spent keeping her sister safe and giving her the best life possible. In their circumstances, if the initiative fails, Vetra will have failed Sid. She refuses to accept that outcome. Gil Brody. You and Gil are forging a close bond, and he's confiding in you and exploring major life issues. Suvi Anwar. So you and Suvi have also spent some time talking about your respective families. Suvi's parents were both academics and inspired her to begin her journey in science. Jal Ama Darav. Jal appreciates the time you spent with him, learning about him and his people. He's also incredibly grateful for the part you played in rescuing the Moshe. He really likes that you took his advice in the Ket facility. Angara, don't hide their feelings. Your friendship will grow. Okay. Well, we gotta go back to... Well, I guess technically there's two things. Meet Raylis on Vold. Raylis, an Hungarian resistance fighter, wishes to speak with you on Vold. Or to you, I should say. And then we have... Are they both allies in relationships? They wanted to visit Eos again, but whatever. Let's go back to Vold real quick. Hopefully,
Vold orbit is steady.
hopefully it won't take too long, because I'd like to finally go back to, oh man, I need to, Combat Fitness 3 and 5. I need to start doing that.
Approaching the LZ.
I'd like to start going to the other places that we had never been to. Okay. Right next to a fast travel marker.
I'm reading a severe temperature drop. I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder.
That's the planet with
Rylus?
That's me, yes. I'm Rylus. Wow, you really showed up.
You seem thrilled. Honestly, it's nothing special.
Nothing special? You saved the Moshe from the Ket. And not just the Moshe. So many people owe you their lives. Anyway, I should get to the point. Your raid on the Exaltation facility sent the Ket scrambling. They're trying to get their operations in order. Our scouts report increased Ket movement through certain areas of Vold. Not military, though. Science and research vessels.
So something that could involve Exaltation, or the creation of a new Exaltation lab.
Well, that's what I thought. Either way, Ket organizing means trouble. We don't have the tech to break into their bases. But someone has to stop them.
I'll investigate this if I can.
That's all I can ask. Thank you, Ryder. I'll send the nav point immediately.
I just remembered too, don't we need to kind of blow up that facility? What's this? Somebody has a quest.
Maybe you could show me next time you get back to base. You seem troubled.
Oh, Pathfinder Rider. I was just speaking a blessing for 2 of our young soldiers murdered by the Ket. So many dead or disappeared, but these 2 cuts are the deepest yet.
Did you know them well?
They would be alive if they hadn't welcomed this death.
I'm not sure I understand.
These children were swayed by a new belief that's taken hold. A soul finds enlightenment through reincarnation, but some now think they can force this. They fling themselves at death, thinking they will be reborn stronger. Glory seekers, we call them.
I have heard of this. No one I know, but I can't be certain.
How could they possibly know what they believe is true?
That is the great question of faith. I tried to speak to some of these misguided ones, but they didn't listen. And now, if you meet some of these glory seekers, do what you can to save them from death. That's all any of us can do.
Thank you.
Speak to a glory seeker. Is there one here? No. Okay. Okay, so that's the cat facility. Okay, there's a glory seeker there. Seems to be only one. Now, this right here. Can we get there from here? We'll find out.
Why was your galaxy called the Milky Way?
It's not. Milky Way is what the humans call it. We have our own word. Solarians have theirs.
So, what do you call it?
It's 600 years away. I call it gone.
The hell? Oh well. Oh, that's only the one container here? Okay. I guess they're stuck somewhere. That's fine with me.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. I'm reading a temperature decrease.
Search the facility for any useful data.
This is the place Ryla's talked about.
Got them all.
Okay, that's why. I was using it wrong. Almost killed myself. Why the hell was I just floating? Alright, let's see how long this loading screen is. Cool, that one was 3 minutes.
You got the cat, we had Solarians. There's always someone thinking they're better than you.
I don't know many Solarians, but they seem nothing like the cat.
You're right, you don't know many Solarians.
Loading ammo!
Jesus Christ, man. See, and this is one thing that I absolutely hate about this one, is you have to find those stupid ass health things outside. You don't have any with you. There's like none out here. Oh, but there were 25 people.
There's a lot of organic material here. Angara? Ket? Something else?
Scans could tell us more, Pathfinder.
Recordings operation log ZT-9329. Audio recording found. Would you like to access this file? Discovered species Asari. Initial observations extremely long-lived. Natural ability to create gravitational fields of some variety, not fully understood. Monogendered, precise method of reproduction not fully understood. Important, rumored to be able to take in genetic traits of other species to improve theirs. Of great interest to Primus. Discovered species Krogan. Initial observation, long-lived, large-muscled. Hardy, resistant to large range of environmental conditions, superfluous organs, some evidence of chromosomal damage, not fully understood. Reiteration, large.
There is an audio log saved on this device, Pathfinder.
Ket? Let's get a translation, Sam.
Processing.
The Angara genetic code that expresses this projection of a biological field has been isolated. The process to integrate this into our own genome is ongoing. Early success is documented. Once complete, adaptations will be distributed to all ascendant Inhumans. Ability may also prove useful as part of base soldier configurations. All research has been transmitted to the Empire.
Exaltation is not just about making more Ket. It's an exchange.
An exchange requires consenting parties.
There's bound to be more here. Let's keep moving.
Exaltation Phase Shu. With the Angaran genome unraveled, we have begun the process of isolating the most valuable trait to augment the Ket. Biological discharge. Isolated and reproduced, we have commenced the distribution of this ability amongst ascendants. Conversion of light to energy. Tricky. Much more integrated into Angaran physiology, our current focus. Note Angaran genetics complex but elegant, lacking obsolete residual traits commonly found in evolved species similar to Ket in certain ways. Discovered species human. Initial observation: soft-skinned, no natural armor or protection. Without technology, it can only operate within a narrow range of environmental conditions. Genetically diverse, renowned for tenacity and adaptability. Recording.
Another audio log detected.
Let's hear it. Transmissions unacknowledged by whom? Possible breakdown in connection and information mishandled. Investigation ongoing. Logs to be updated shortly.
Anything that delays or stops the Ket is a blessing.
I wonder if we can...
Oh, well, I didn't mean for him to stop.
Genetic information logged.
We did this one. Discovered species Solarian. Short-lived, fragile, no natural armor or protection, high metabolism, evidence of exceptional brain function. And Turian. Carapace, metallic in nature, possibly protective. Dextro-protein-based synthesis, agile, height and skeletal structure allow for increased reach and flexibility.
All transmissions appear to have failed. Some of the team has suggested that this research is being prevented from leaving humans. Troubling implications. Set aside for now. Taking steps to verify that primary communications are still active.
I'm picking up the nav point for another Ket station. Probably their primary communications.
Good. Let's blow it up.
Pathfinder, these samples all contain the same genetic sequence. At first, it appears to be a familial connection, but the genome shows signs of modification. Evidence suggests the sequence was drawn from a single individual and incorporated into other Ket.
The Archon.
Exaltation.
So, does the Archon control the Ket because they see him as a progenitor? Or does his rank give him the privilege to propagate his genes like this?
A cultural question beyond my purview.
In any case, the stuff we found should be of great interest to the science team back on the Nexus.
Point of interest. I think it'd be easier to get there from here.
I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder. Temperatures are below freezing and continuing to fall.
You know, Jal, you're tougher than you look.
And you're smarter than you look, Drac. Stubborn, though.
You talk like stubborn and smart aren't the same thing.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Wow.
It corners a little poorly, doesn't it? Your vehicle?
Go to the cat communication station. Okay, I must have missed it somehow. Unless it's that. Oh, it's just that up there, probably. I thought it was, but.
This is the Ket outpost we heard about on Bold.
Drac, why would anyone near the end of their life take a chance joining the initiative?
Why would anyone at the start of theirs join up with strangers like us? Besides, who says I'm old? Who says I'm dying?
I don't think I said that.
You did.
I'm certain I didn't.
Now you're saying I'm deaf.
Ryder?
Nope, not getting involved.
Hey, you're not wrong, Tal. I am old, but I got a lot of living left. Heads up, Ket.
Oh, what the hell?
On approach!
Alright, what do we got? 8 points. Shit, what do we need for... Oh, man. What do we need to get a better loadout? Damn it, I can't remember. It's combat, right? The only thing is I don't really need anything else in combat, but well, I guess if I end up getting more stuff in whatever, I can do that. But shall we finish off with the Remnant VI? 50% VI beam damage or more health. I think we'll do health so it's more of a distraction. Then 3 points. Let's go into combat. Oh, combat fitness. Health and shields, I think that's very important.
I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder.
Received from Central. Attention, Archon of Sector 1-19-NYKZ. Previous report was 39 cycles ago. Senate requires an update of progress within this sector. A reminder that all campaign leaders are expected to deliver reports once in every 15 standard cycles. Senate recognizes that presence of the Scourge phenomenon may be disruptive to communications. Take steps to circumvent this obstacle so that regular updates can resume. This is your second reminder of this nature. Please acknowledge receipt.
The Archon's not the Ket's supreme leader. There's more like him, all over Andromeda.
Gathering the genetic information of other races and transmitting it back.
And making more Ket in the process.
Rogues, communication orders require explanation. Archon command to block all transmissions of Angara data to the Empire. He is in breach of protocol.
The Archon's playing by his own rules.
Communications. Only Archon is aware of shifting situation in Helios. If Archon's opinion is that protocols are not to our benefit, accept his wisdom. He is the Senate's voice in Helios and must be obeyed.
She doesn't sound completely convinced.
I wouldn't read too much into it. Even if there's fractures within the Ket, they still operate like a monolithic, unified army. And that's who we have to contend with.
Conflicts like this can develop quickly. We should keep an eye out.
We'll keep an ear to the ground. See if anything comes up.
Wait for new intel on the cat. Okay. Well then that means we can... where the hell is it? Do this one.
That's Techix, according to my map.
I'm reading a temperature decrease. Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters. Life support is back online.
Alright, crazy people.
You're the alien who saved the Moshai.
How many Ket did you kill? I hope they screamed.
I don't kill Ket because I enjoy it. It just has to be done.
Well, yeah. Your people haven't been hunted and enslaved and exalted. It's different for us.
All right, that's enough. I know they call you Pathfinder. What do you need from us?
Your priestess, Roshwar Lin, told me about you. I was just curious.
Roshwar Lin is a blind old woman. She cowers with her blessings while the Ket consume everything.
She said you were throwing away your lives.
Nothing is thrown away. It's not suicide. We train as hard as anyone in the Resistance. But when you don't fear dying, that's when there's everything to gain and nothing to lose.
I can't wait for my turn. But all our blood still runs too hot. Tej is our hope now.
Tej is going to take down a Ket station. We should hear the news soon.
And what if he fails his mission?
If he dies fighting Ket, there is no failure. But if he returns with nothing accomplished, we'll know he was cowardly. Cowardly heart isn't worthy of blessed rebirth.
So where's this Ket station?
You shouldn't interfere, Pathfinder.
It's okay, Veg. As long as Ket die, it doesn't matter who's killing them. Here's the nav point. It was interesting meeting you, Pathfinder. Skies be bright for you.
Help Tej fight the cat. Luckily they are near fast travel points, so you know.
I'm reading a temperature decrease.
I've been reading Krogan history. I have a few questions.
Careful, Krogan have a saying. History is written by the victors.
Krogan do?
You're from Clan Nakmor, but you weren't born into it. You chose it.
Yeah, the shaman of the clan was strong, and the...
Approaching the Glory Seeker nav point. The Ket station is close.
Oh. I didn't see the person just standing there.
I can't do this. Taking this station is impossible.
Are you Tej?
Whoa! Didn't see you there. Yeah. I'm Tej. How did you find me? Wait. Kolth and the others, right? Stars. Don't tell them you found me like this. I wasn't expecting all this security, and the longer I sit here, the more I doubt everything.
You're just being rational, seeing the reality of what you're doing here.
Doubt and a shrinking heart prevents a blessed rebirth. And you won't remember your life before. And if you forget, you're just like everyone else. And it would have been better not to die at all. See, the more I think, the worse the thoughts get.
I've got some experience with Ket. I can help with this, if that would... help.
Would you? I think with all of us, we might actually take down this station. Live or die. I wouldn't leave here a failure.
Make sure no one's at the top.
Target's down. Between the eyes.
The ambient temperature is normal. Life support is back online. The temperature is falling, Pathfinder. The ambient temperature is normal.
I really wish it wouldn't say that every single time. Really gets annoying. God damn it.
I'm reading a temperature decrease.
Still alive. And honestly, I'm glad. Living and learning is a good way to grow stronger too. And I've never met anyone who had a blessed rebirth. And what if it's not real? Stars. If my friends heard this talk, they'd turn their backs. Vendors especially. I'm almost afraid to go back.
Talk to them. Explain where you're coming from. I'm sure they've had similar thoughts.
You really think so? When I heard about Tang and Aaron dying, I tried to be happy, but I just couldn't. I don't want to lose the rest of my friends either. To fight for them, I'll be waiting too.
Worth asking.
Thanks, Pathfinder. You've given me a lot to think about. I'll see what Colf and the others have to say.
Yeah, you have to keep walking
I'm detecting
away.
below normal temperatures. I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder.
Okay, but that should finish off Vold 4 now, and we can finally go and explore another system. So... Actually, can we get on the Tempest from here? I don't think so. And real quick, I forgot that I can do this, and oh, I need to switch to this one, I guess. Or is it not made yet? Wait, how's 3 better than 4? Because of the mods. Okay. Don't like that. I forgot I could do that and possibly get the resources I need. There we go. God damn it. Oh, this one can only have 2. Better damage. Pistol penetration damage. Penetration distance. Let's just go with this for now since this is only a 1.
Rider. Gil, O'Connell and Serena spent months getting our systems coordinated. You can't just strip and redesign those connections on the fly. Gil? I know you can hear me.
The whole ship can hear you. I'm just not listening.
You're fighting again?
I'm thinking the same, believe me.
Okay, buddy, you can go back now. Oh, we got some codex. The journey so far, a crew like no other. Callow. Callow's growing rift with Gil Brody is becoming hard to ignore. Let's check our email. Nothing. Nothing at all.
Fold orbit is steady.
So we have a trail of hope right there. Do we have anything to do in EOS real quick?
Pythias system, home of Eos and Prodromos.
Task, naming the dead. Let's go and see.
Descent is green.
Coordinating. Path is calm.
Okay. There's nothing here. Let's see what that one is. I should have looked at it first, but... Naming the dead. Find and scan colonist bodies. Where the hell am I supposed to find that? Don't tell me nowhere. Dumb task. Alright. Let's go to a new spot.
Ascent is go.
Leaving Atmo. All clear. Welcome back.
Thanks, I was going for like 5 seconds. Okay, so we have these two that we have not been to. A Trail of Hope, I believe, is a main thing, so let's go to this one.
A lonely system. It's almost lost in the Scourge.
What else could be lost out there? I'm picking up something. Probe away. Detecting what's left of a ship.
Starship wreckage. Fragments of a wrecked remnant vessel drift deep within the Scourge. It is impossible to determine whether the ship was fully automated or designed for a crew. Got a bunch of stuff. H019. This cold, heavy gravity world was once inhabited by a primitive but intelligent species. Based on preliminary scans of their villages, they may have gone extinct shortly after the Scourge appeared in their sky. Nothing. H97. H97's orbit around Giarder is gradually decaying. As it grows closer to its home star over the next million years, it may begin warming considerably. Semrahet. The effects of the Scourge on Giarder's worlds are obvious on Semrahet. From the Milky Way, the now barren planet appeared to be drowning in liquid water. Clearly, much has changed. Last one, Candivorni.
Anomaly detected.
The Candivorni gas giant's single large satellite appears to be the barren planet Jeherun, torn from its previous orbit by Scourge effects.
Probe away. I found something.
Storm. This massive storm is drawing enormous quantities of helium-3 to the upper regions of the gas giant, a valuable find if it can be mined. Okay, that's it for here. Okay, we have a... I want to make sure, though, because I don't want to start a main thing. I don't want to start a main thing, so... Priority is a Trail of Hope. Okay, so that is the main one. So we can go down to that planet. Or whatever it is. Farong.
This is home. Our ancestors came from this system. From Havarl. It looks so small from here.
Anomaly on sensors. Deploying probe. Anomaly found.
Where? This? The comet? This comet is rich in empirically useful nephrite, although other elements have complicated exploration. Very bright, but a second orbit is unlikely. Best to mine it for other purposes. 11 platinum. Hosbar. The immense and fiery Posbar is described in certain Angaran texts as the guardian of Farang, protectively circling the bright star until the day both cool. Yilthane.
Anomaly on sensors.
Sulfur, iron, and plutonium compose the bulk of Yilthane's surface. Its powerful storms shift in magnitude as it orbits around the gas giant Yednoth.
Probe away. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Graphite deposit. This graphite mineral deposit should prove useful to the initiative for manufacturing. 70 graphites. Ferrum.
Anomaly on sensors.
Ferrum's carbon dioxide and argon atmosphere is inhospitable to most life, as are ocean temperatures, which, in sunlight during the proper season, can reach the boiling point.
Deploying probe. Getting a scan.
Biomatter growth. Thriving on Ferrum, where little else can. Massive fungal forests stretch kilometers in the moist and hot air. And finally, Havarl. The ancestral home of the Angara is a lush jungle planet. However, scans detect plant life on Havarl exhibiting maladaptive, unsustainable growth patterns. The abnormal mutation suggests something is terribly wrong with Havarl's ecology. And we have 4 missions here. Go ahead and keep this. Do we have any better mods? Because at the moment, what do we have? Magazine. Accuracy, accuracy. Damage. Always love some damage. I don't really need a scope. Then penetration, yes. Like to be penetrated. No. Alright, so what is the one we have? Tech and shields. I like the XP increase. I don't like the cat stuff, man. It just looks horrible. Which is why I don't want it on, to be honest. Max ammo, 10% sell prices, negative 15% weapon weight. Deep Space Explorer. weapon damage and encounter XP. Deep space, okay. Incendiary shield. Cryopod perk. Okay. And then, oh yeah, what was unlocked by Combat Fitness 3? Which I think... These are just squad mates. Actually, again, we kind of need y'all. So let's trade out Drac for... Oh. Low already? Let's trade out Drac for Vetra.
Sending the nav point for Dar Palev. That's where the Moshai's team should be. It used to be an Angaran town. There'll be landing pads and good sightlines for a safe approach.
Anomaly on the sensors. Something big, possibly hostile, taking evasive action.
Wait, I don't think his...
Well, that's something you don't see back home.
Bringing us in.
So, I remember this planet a little bit, and I found it annoying. But that could have been because of the vault. I think that was in it. So yeah, we need one more in combat fitness. So we need to level up one more time to get another holster. Which I should have been putting stuff into that one before. I don't know why I wasn't. Let's see. Veteran's got 15 points. Can't do it with the last ones of any of those. Do Turian Smuggler. Then we can't do another in turbo or concussor shot. Don't think we can. Okay, we can. Planets and locations. Havarl. As Jarl explains, Havarl is considered the ancestral home of the Angara. The ruins of Angaran cities are a draw for researchers, looters, and Angara who defy the Ket to make pilgrimage. The planet's history also makes it a symbolic staging ground for the ruthlessly xenophobic Rokar. Long-range surveys by the Andromeda Initiative indicated Havarl was a garden world of lush green jungles and abundant liquid water. The planet was considered a golden world and given the label Habitat 3. Our observations today show Havarl is unrecognizable. The jungles now dominate much of the planet's surface, demonstrating bizarre growth patterns. Samples show grotesque mutations and hormonal changes in the jungle's plant life, rendering it not only extremely hardy, but hazardous for consumption. These factors point to a large-scale shift in Havarl's ecology that bears investigation. Okay. So, right off the bat, let's go. We're going to be going to get the fast travel locations. Why are those already blue? And we have a lot of sites. Okay, that's minerals, plant sample, plants. Memory. Okay. Whoa. Holy hell.
I thought Aya was beautiful. This blows it away.
It is beautiful.
I like our suit.
The wilds can also be deadly.
Oh yeah, this is one where you can't use your vehicle either. Let's get the fast travel thing.
Activating automated forward station deployment.
Oh yeah, I wonder what it starts at with viability. Oh, okay, it started at 0. Even this is one, I mean, I guess technically people can live without their suits and stuff. Because Vetra and Jaw don't have suits on. Can't scan anything. Notes, Assistant Torvar, translated from Shalesh. An incredible find out in the fields last week. A shuttle from before the Scourge surfaced down in the ravine. From afar, it looks like the crash site is remarkably preserved, especially to have withstood Havarl's elements. I know Kieran tasked me with studying the monolith, but maybe I could make my way down there and check it out, just a peek to see if there's anything for Avela. Really? That heat lamp again? Okay, where's the blue person? Here we go.
I heard the advisory that you'd be out here. It didn't prepare me to meet you.
The name's Ryder. I'm with the Andromeda Initiative.
They say you want to help us. I wonder what you're prepared to do.
I'm ready to prove my people are good allies.
A strong statement that doesn't answer my question. My name is Rochelle Veer. I'm an archaeoastronomer. I study our ancient cultural records for stellar phenomena. I piece together lost knowledge of ages past. My goal is to find undiscovered colonies we lost contact with, potential allies against the Ket.
You think there might be Angara worlds you don't know about?
That's what I was trying to learn. Then this happened. I was away when the disaster struck. I thought my home was destroyed, and all my research with it, but I just learned part of the building survived. I'm trying to recover my research data, but the wildlife won't let me near my old home.
These house guests, I assume they're of the hungry variety?
The structure has become a breeding ground for insects and predators, too many to face alone.
Your work is too important to lose. Let's get it back.
I'll provide my home's location. Just recover my research materials from the computer. I'll remain in contact with you by comm. Thank you for this.
Okay. Anything else?
When you locate my research, we can talk over the comm.
Communications terminal. Updates. Translated from Shalesh. Havarl, Kieran. Good to hear the Ket haven't reached your research post. We're not so lucky here. They're practically swarming the old temples, trying to dismantle the remnant tech. We're trying to fight them off, but even with the resistance reinforcements, there are just too many of them. Commander, call it the retreat. I know you had your eye on those temples, but there's nothing we can do. We're closing the area down. No one goes in and nothing comes out. Be careful. Whoa. Be careful, Kieran. It's a tough world out there. Garrett. Crash site. Lush. Thank you so much for bringing this to my attention. A crash site that crash site that well preserved. I'd give anything to see it. I'll see if I can send someone capable to check it out. It'll probably be well protected. And please make sure Torvar doesn't hear about it. I know he'll want to take a look himself, and he's not equipped to deal with the danger involved. I'd never forgive myself if he got injured trying to help. Stay safe over there. Wishing you sunny skies, Avela. A different request. Kieran. I'm sure you heard about the attack on Site 7. The loss of Dr. Vereshov was a blow to the entire science community. And now many of Site 7's researchers are displaced and in need of a new post. Most will head to Aya for recovery, but some want to continue working here on Havarl. I recommended your camp as suitable transition point. I know resources are thin, but your site is the only one the Ket have ignored. I don't want to put these people in danger so soon after they witness the death of their superior. And I'm sure you could use the help on your monolith project. Think it over and give me your response tomorrow. Stay safe, Mendal. Be safe, Kieran. You're safe, right? I heard the Ket attacked the old city again. I know you're on the other side of the planet, but that's still too close. Between the wildlife and the remnant, Havarl is a dangerous place. Mali and Nestar worry about you. I worry about you. Your work is important. I understand that, but promise your old mother that if the resistance tells you to evacuate, you'll listen. None of this knowledge is worth the risk. Nonsense. I mended too many of your broken bones when you were young. It's time you give me a break. This is your mother, who misses you. Report from Aya. Rochelle. I've attached the data gathered from our effects to IO to map the Scourge. We found a few irregularities during our research dust mostly. But you may want to look into it. If the material isn't a match for any worlds on Helios, it would support your theory on colony worlds. This is all speculation, of course. You need to send someone out there to collect samples, but I figured it's worth a shot. If we're going to solve the mystery of our past, we need to work together. Stars guide you, Mariko. Okay.
No transports available. Emergency support for cat attacks. All of them. All?
Working title, Palov's Decline. Established in the shadow of remnant buildings, Palov was a center of trade and learning. Anyone who wished to observe working remnant monoliths was directed here. Deep within the tunnels of remnant ruins, we could hear the hum of mysterious machines, their purpose unknown. Scribbled in the margins, too dramatic? This is a history book, not a thriller. Note to self, mention that the entire Dar was overtaken by the jungle, with the only thing still standing being a small restored area that's used as a research outpost. Also mention the remnant areas we're still told to avoid. Novo Sabe by Tevam for Analon.
What?
Is everything all right? You seem distressed.
Would you like a reward for that astute observation?
You're that alien visitor that came to Aya asking about our vault.
You've heard of me.
Who hasn't? When strange new species turn up, reports spread fast. After the Ket, can't be too careful. Luge Anson, historian with the Repository of History, Aya. Listen, if there's nothing you need, could you go away? I'm busy trying to get transport off this cursed planet.
Why did you come here from Aya?
Kieran's team found some remnant relics while digging around the old ruins. I was sent to collect them for the repository. It shouldn't have taken more than a day. But things never go according to schedule, do they?
You don't seem to like Havarl very much.
Havarl's other regions suit me just fine. But here... oh no. I don't do well in this fierce wilderness. You think these shelters keep you safe? They don't. Woke up this morning and found a thorny vine wormed its way into my bunk. I'm stranded here because a branch pierced my shuttle's power core.
You mentioned remnant ruins. Are there lots of remnant here?
Yes. If you've been out in the jungle, you might have seen some of it. We think the ruins were part of a vast remnant complex. We've seen evidence of hallways that wound through the area, both above and below the ground. Generations ago, our people took shelter in what we found here. That's how Paleth was established.
Were there no hostile remnant machines?
None, according to the histories. We found artifacts, of course. Bits of things that we could study. But they say it was like moving into an empty home.
I won't bother you further.
Very well. Watch out for plants while you're out there. Vicious things.
The plants.
Jarl, we heard about the Moshai's rescue. I'm so relieved. We were all worried for her. This must be the Pathfinder Rider. I am honored.
Where's the rest of the team? Ryder has experience with Remnant. We might be able to help their investigations.
You haven't heard? While the team was exploring the monolith, something went terribly wrong. They were caught in some kind of remnant stasis field, frozen in place, unresponsive.
Are they still alive?
Vitals remain steady and neural patterns resemble those exhibited in deep sleep. We subjected them to various stimuli, injections of Kachari, nothing worked.
Ryder can help. I'm sure of it.
The monolith is not far from here. See what you can do, but be careful. We don't know what triggered the stasis, and it may happen again.
Okay, help the researchers who are trapped at the monolith. What's this? Data? Well, do the stuff that's kind of closest to us first and go from there, because I remember the world being kind of annoying to navigate. I don't know if that's just because I played it and was just
Pathfinder, this is Rochelle V.
getting annoyed with it anyway.
I've detected multiple life forms in the area. Their movements appear agitated.
I think we stirred up a mess. That's it.
Pathfinder, the computer system appears to be damaged.
Let's see if we can recover anything from it.
Pathfinder, the computer's data core is damaged beyond repair.
Rochelle, it's Ryder. We're inside your old home, but your research data didn't survive.
All your effort and risk for nothing. I'm sorry.
The risk was worth it. We just got unlucky.
Years of my life gone.
You didn't have backups?
Of course, but they went down with the city's network memory center. That site is now buried underground. Even if you could find an access point on the surface, the odds of recovering anything are remote.
Good scientists don't quit until they've exhausted all possibilities.
If you're willing to press on, so am I. I can point you in the general direction of where the network memory center used to be. You'll have to hunt for an exposed network node. I'll stand by. Thank you, Pathfinder.
Okay. Let's go check some of this other stuff out first. Don't know what that was. Yeah, I think what it was for me when I played it last was on the planet, the fact that you basically just had to walk everywhere.
Our best lead to finding Aksul.
Think she'll talk to us?
It'll take some convincing, but I think so.
A lot of nickel here.
They died fighting.
Aksul must have sent them to watch over Tholdir.
See if there's anything over here. Don't think so.
Locked. I'll override it.
Don't come any closer.
Oh dear. We're here to help.
Oh, I was like, where the hell are you?
Don't touch me.
I just want to help.
Your wounds, they're self-inflicted?
The cat. I can't go back. I won't.
Hush now, sister. The cat are dead. They can't take you. We won't let them.
You sound like him. So confident. So sure.
You mean Exul?
He saved me. Gave me a chance to live. And die on my own terms.
We need to find him, Thordir. Ishare, brave one.
Even in the end, she was devoted to him.
And Axul's using that devotion to spread hate. The only other person who could reach him is the Moshai. I was hoping to keep her out of this. She's always had a blind spot when it comes to Axul. Come on, let's go.
Datapad. My family died screaming on Vold. I left everyone at our camp that morning to find a passage through the crevice. We were only a day's march to the safety of Techix. I remember feeling hopeful that we might survive our ordeal. And then I smelled burning flesh. I ran toward the smoke knowing I was already too late. The cat left my family's charred remains in a rumbled heap. But I could still make out faces twisted in agony. My parents, my brothers and sisters, my husband and our children, all gone. I had never felt so powerless. I scattered their ashes as tears froze against my skin. Then I ran for Techix, where I met Axul. Nightmares. To Axul from Thaldir. I dreamt of the camps again. I thought one couldn't feel pain in dreams, but I did. My back ached from exhaustion and my skin stung from where they cut me. Even after I awoke, I could feel the cat in my scars. All I want is to sleep. Joven, Thaldir. Nightmares. To Thaldir from Axul. Tereshe, I'm sending you a bottle of Drimagir. It should help with the nightmares. I use it myself from time to time. I know I promised not to bring it up again, but I wish you would come stay at one of our camps. Havarl's jungles are dangerous. I don't like the idea of you alone out there. It would be nice to have you near. Please think about it again. Joven, Axul. Nightmares. To Axul from Thaldir. I don't deserve your thoughtfulness. You know I would love to join the Rokar, to fight by your side, but the shaking returns whenever I'm around strangers. It's better if I stay here. Thank you for the Dramagir. Last night was the first time in months I did not dream of the cat. It seems you have saved me again, Tanavan. Joven, Thaldir. Very sad. Wait for Jaw to set up for a meeting. We'll go ahead and do the access node. And then get the fast travel point.
Pathfinder, I've detected energy readings consistent with an active network node.
Is it on the surface?
We'll find out.
Up there.
Wonder if I'd get anything on the scanner.
Network connection is established.
I'm logging in. Searching. I found them. Research files downloading and done. You did it.
We did it. Go team.
If we recovered this data, we may be able to access everything lost in the disaster. I'll alert my colleagues. You've accomplished something amazing, Pathfinder.
Really? Alright. I thought it was up there. I was wrong. Alright, let's go grab that really quick.
Watch out for Roka. Garen fanatics that hate aliens. That means you.
Charming.
Message to Avela. Translated from Shalesh. I know you told me not to go near the ancient crash site that surfaced, but I had to give it a shot. You were right. Too difficult to get there. Remnant chased us off before we got halfway down the ravine. Hopefully you can get here yourself. You were always good at dodging those machines. Though, I don't know how safe it'll be with those outsiders roaming around. The spiky ones. Have you seen them? I don't know how to feel about it. I got off track. The point is, you were right. We're still studying the monolith, but I'll let you know if we find anything you can mention in the repository. Torvar. Okay. I do like that the little robot stays around for a little while. I guess it's basically until he dies.
Make sure not to eat anything here. Won't let any sap stick on your...
Pathfinder, my sensors read an Andromeda plant sample nearby.
Is it this one? No. It's the mushroom. Okay, so then we can go here and then probably grab that mineral.
Hostiles ahead!
The heck? Oh shit. Well then. Oh, they both flew over here.
Here they come!
Incoming!
Holy shit.
Get ready to fight! Think that's it.
God damn. A lot of bugs.
That'll show.
Andromeda plant sample detected nearby.
Platinum. Oh, fuck.
Loading ammo! Got them all.
Oh shit, I got no ammo for anything.
Undocumented mineral nearby, Pathfinder.
Element 0. To the Remnant Abyss. I don't know if I want to go there yet. I want to kind of get all these little spots over here. Let's go grab the fast travel points. And once we grab that, we'll go ahead and end the video. I'm not minding this place as much as I did, yeah, I hated it the first time I was here. I think that could be, again, really weird to travel, and I just wasn't like... I think I was trying to speed through it. What kind of container is that? And that's possibly why I hated this planet. But, oh shit. I definitely didn't have 5-minute loading screens when I died in open areas. Because remember when we died in the Ket facility, which you have to load into, it was just the regular loading screen, and then boom, we were back in it.
We've scanned this area. These structures go deep below the ground.
Stay alert. We don't know what's down there.
If those floaty remnant bots try to push us off the edge, I'll be mad.
Is that where the fast travel point is? Probably. Yeah, okay, it's down there. Do I want to go down there yet? Or do I want to... go over here and grab these things first? Let's go over here and grab that stuff, because I can't remember, but I feel like I feel like going down there it's like a whole other area, because you see how there's multiple levels to the planet and everything. Oh shit.
Good work.
Weird glowy mushrooms. My day's complete.
Let's be careful around the native flora, okay, everyone?
If you get any fungal slime on your skin, I suggest you wash it off immediately.
Shit, we've been eating everything, man, don't you know? Holy shit.
that's it.
Got 2. I don't remember what I'm trying to get either. Hops. Can be distilled into a drink. Okay. Take it back to Vortex. Okay, so that's back down there. We're not going to do that yet because we have to walk all the way back over here. Helping Havarl's scientist. Kirindal's research team was studying on Havarl's monoliths when they triggered a strange remnant stasis field. It kept them in a frozen state, alive but unresponsive. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and end it here. But when we come back, we'll have some more fun on this planet here. So hope you guys are enjoying it. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.